Good morning. Thank you for being with us on THV 11, streaming on THV 11 Plus. I'm Karen Fuller.
I'm Hayden Balgavy. Meteorologist Tracy Bean breaking down your forecast for us, and Ashley King is officially in the house to watch the roads this morning as we get you set for your Wednesday morning. What's going on, y'all?
Well, we've got rain, so we're talking about that a little bit, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that doesn't impact the road. So far, it's been okay.
Yeah, I had
so far.
a few patches of rain. It didn't rain on me the whole time. Am I even on?
Are you on?
I'll just stand close.
There's some rain, you guys.
Troubles today.
We've been having a morning. I'll go ahead and share my fun in case you're having a morning. So I got here, my shirt was on backwards. I didn't figure that out until about 5:30. My eyelashes falling off, and I was having computer problems.
You can't sew. You look beautiful, Tracy.
That's my morning. So
other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the theater?
Doing great. Doing great. So let's talk about this rain that is out there. We are seeing a few rain showers this morning. We are going to keep that rain gear handy today, as we're starting to see again all of that moisture off to the east again associated with that low pressure still making its way to us. We did get a good bit of rain last night, a few heavier areas as well, and you can see anywhere from Alexandria to East End all the way down to Whitehall, Pine Bluff area seeing some rain showers. Now it is pushing away from the metro, but that's still going to impact a lot of folks as they are coming in. And there's that cloudy sky I was talking about, and going to see that all day long for the most part. We are seeing those temperatures right around 75 in central Arkansas. At least there's a little wind now, around 5 miles per hour, and humidity 94%. It's thick out there this morning, but temperatures are going to remain fairly low today, mid-70s for the most part this morning, and only looking for those highs for the most part in the low to mid-80s. Those rain showers and all those clouds are going to keep us just a little bit cooler as we're heading into the afternoon, but those 90s, they are back tomorrow, and they're going to stick around all weekend long into next week.
And traffic is looking fine so far this morning. We don't have any issues on our roads. As you can see, all green around central Arkansas. It's still very early, but as Tracy said, with some wet roads predicted for some of the commute. For many Arkansans this morning, we may see a little bit of an issue. So, just go ahead and plan for that. If you're at home and you're watching right now, give yourself some extra time, a few more minutes to get to your destination this morning. And we'll check it again here in just a few minutes.
We begin this morning with an update from Pine Bluff, where police are continuing to investigate a deadly crash that killed a bicyclist early Sunday morning. Officials now say the driver involved is Jefferson County Justice of the Peace Brenda Gaddy. Investigators say Dwayne Howard Stevens of Pine Bluff was riding his bicycle on Olive Street when he was struck by Gaddy's vehicle. The investigation remains active, and officers continue gathering evidence and interviewing witnesses. Also, anyone with information is asked to contact Pine Bluff Police. And developing this morning, the search for a missing man on Lake Hamilton has ended tragically. Garland County officials say crews have recovered the body of 85-year-old Thomas Ross Tuesday morning after deputies found his boat drifting against a dock with its engine still running. Investigators believe Ross had been cleaning the boat before he disappeared, and they're now piecing together exactly what happened. Local law enforcement say there's a new challenge in the fight against child exploitation: artificial intelligence.
The Little Rock FBI office says reports of AI being used to create or manipulate child sexual abuse material have increased from nearly 5,000 in 2023 to about 182,000 in 2025. The dramatic increase has local prosecutors working to keep up with rapidly changing technology. Arkansas has already taken action by changing state law. Now, under the previous law, prosecutors generally had to show the material depicted an identifiable child victim.
Now, lawmakers have expanded the law to include AI-generated child sexual abuse material, closing a loophole a predator who got that material could use.
It felt like some of our probationers and parolees were literally getting up to the line without crossing it. And that for us felt like a slippery slope where we would end up regretting not addressing these issues earlier.
While the law is catching up, parents are also encouraged to stay involved in their children's online activity.
You got to treat it like it's yours. And keeping vigilant and understanding who they're talking to, who they're making contact with, what kind of apps they're putting on their phone.
The FBI also urges parents to think carefully before sharing photos of their children online, warning that even innocent images can be misused by criminals. A lawsuit filed by former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee is moving forward after an appeals court asked a lower court to take another look at the case. Huckabee accused Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, of allowing scam ads for CBD gummies to use his image and falsely suggest his endorsement. A federal judge dismissed that lawsuit last November, but the appeals court says that decision needs to be reconsidered.
Time now 6:05. The U.S. and Iran are trading new threats after a fourth straight day of military strikes. President Trump says he's open to a deal, but warns more U.S. attacks could follow if Iran doesn't return to negotiations. The Pentagon says U.S. forces hit dozens of Iranian targets Tuesday, while American allies intercepted more Iranian missiles and drones overnight. The U.S. Navy has also reinstated its blockade of Iranian ports, though the president backed away from his earlier threat of a 20% fee on the ships using the Strait of Hormuz after pushback from allies.
The Gulf states are going to invest a tremendous amount of money into the United States, and that was very satisfactory to me. I think it's actually much better.
Iran's Revolutionary Guard is threatening to disrupt energy exports as fighting continues to push oil prices higher. Iran says it is still willing to negotiate, but accuses the U.S. of breaking previous agreements. Health officials are zeroing in on lettuce and other salad greens as a possible source of a growing cyclosporiasis outbreak.
The parasitic illness has now spread to more than 30 states, including here in Arkansas, and the number of cases has jumped from the hundreds to the thousands. Now, doctors also say this outbreak is different because simply washing your fruits and vegetables may not be enough to remove the parasite.
THV 11's Tamer Knight spoke with the doctor at UAMS about what's driving the outbreak and the safest ways to prepare fresh produce.
If you want your fresh fruits or fresh vegetables, you're going to no longer have them fresh if you're going to heat them hot enough to kill these cysts.
Cooking produce to at least 160 degrees is the most effective way to kill the cysts created by the parasite that causes cyclosporiasis.
But if you want to have 100% certainty, you got to heat it up.
That guidance applies to both fruits and vegetables. Dr. Robert Hopkins with UAMS says washing and drying produce is still important during the outbreak, but it's not enough.
Cleaning as best you can, wiping down, those kind of things, that's going to help, but it's not going to completely eliminate the cysts if they are contaminating that fruit or vegetable.
Even store-bought produce washes don't eliminate the risk. Dr. Hopkins says knowing where your produce comes from can help lower your risk.
If you grow them yourself and you're careful with what you use to water, you got nothing to worry about. If you're going to your local farmer's market and you know how they prepare things, that's probably a relatively low risk. If you're going to your local grocery store, you're probably relatively low risk.
People at higher risk, including those with compromised immune systems, young children, and older adults.
The real risk is to people who have immune compromise, people who are young, our little babies, our older adults, and those who have chronic health conditions.
If contracted, people who are otherwise healthy may recover from severe symptoms if they avoid major complications.
Most otherwise healthy adults are going to be able to get over this infection if they get it without major complications or without treatment.
Tamer Knight, THV 11 News.
Dr. Hopkins says it is still safe to consume salads, berries, and other produce at this time with proper care. Now, as health officials continue looking for the source of the outbreak, investigators are now focusing on Taco Bell. Federal and state officials are investigating whether Taco Bell could be connected to the parasitic illness that has sickened thousands of people across the U.S. Some locations have even stopped serving certain ingredients such as lettuce, cilantro, and guacamole.
Let's talk about the weather now with meteorologist Tracy Bean and the forecast to have you plan your Wednesday.
It's a sad day when you can't go get Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Listen, here's what you do. You get the chicken quesadilla.
Yeah.
You get a crunchy taco.
Okay.
Don't put any lettuce on it.
Done.
You're good to go.
All right.
He's right.
My family can eat again.
T7.
Taco Bell's a favorite in our house.
And then you get 25 to 37 packets of sauce, and you're good to go.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
2
do.
items.
I got it. I love it.
What if there's
I love it.
cilantro in the sauce?
Oh, that all
You're
sounds good.
You're good. We have literally a drawer in the kitchen that is dedicated to Taco
Everybody
Bell
has
sauce.
Yeah, we buy the actual bottle. You know, you can buy the
Oh
bottle.
yeah.
of
Oh, it's in the
sauce.
fridge. That's the backup.
Yeah, we have all of that
Packet
too.
drawer right there.
Oh, all right. Well, today is going to be one of those days where maybe you don't want to grill because if you're going to be outside, it's probably going to be a little cloudy and raining. So I don't know, maybe Taco Bell, no veggies. Sounds good. We are looking for those highs in the 80s today. Cloudy skies all day long and keep that rain gear handy. We could see some heavy rain showers at times. And again, not going to be a widespread rainy day, but it is going to be a bit of a gloomy day out there. But tomorrow we're going to see more sunshine and those temperatures, well, they're going up as well. We're looking for those 90s to return. And again, a little bit of a breeze, 10 to 12 miles per hour, but a little sunshine will be back. But check out what happens as we're heading into the weekend and next week. We could see our first 100-degree day heading our way.